Hello guys, good morning. Now we are going to do a set modeling in a file, view image file. I'm taking this image, it's a set model, and this is a proportionated model. For a set model, we can do it in two ways. One is proportionated, another one is measurement. Here we are going to just match the proportion and make it just look like this by using polygon. There is no measurement over here, but in the proportion, we have to understand the proportion, then we have to execute this. So we'll go step by step. In a view image, see, I have 8 images of different model, and each and every one of you will be assigned by this image. This is another model, so you can choose any one. I'm just taking the first one randomly, and you can zoom in, zoom out. Okay, we'll start from the cube. Yes, we'll start from the cube. Go to the standard box. Take the box. That's it. In a 1/3. First, I'm just want to do from here to this point. So this is the box. Now we can see the depth, height, width. I'm not sure what is the exact height width of it, but just following the proportion. Now I need one more edge over here. So for that, we need to go to edit, poly. Now in edit poly, we have a tool called as shift loop tool, creating one loop. Okay, in a front view, you can see the loop is fall over here, but it's not exact measurement, isn't it? It's not exactly center. So undo it. Instead of that, I go to the edge mode, select this, then try to use the command is called connect. So it will connect the selected edges. So whatever the edges we are selecting, it will connect. That's fine. Now, in the option box, if you need a more intersected edges with the same gaps, you can see that 1, 2, 3 number of edges. We can increase, but the gap between this will be the same. I'm decreasing it, but we need only one. Then press correct mark. Then select this. Okay. Now, okay, guys. After this, we need to create the roof. Select and extrude. Yes, it's fine. Then you can see the tapper. Then you shift and drag. The level, and then this side, shift and drag. So both the side we increased it. Okay. The back side, the door. So we are selecting all the roof includes. So the door, shift and drag. Okay. I hope this is enough. Then you have to increase this extrude. The selection need to be select and shift and drag. Okay, in this case, you can understand that there is two edges is overlapping this area. So first we increase this one and push it towards down. And second is this one. Now select the edge and select this one and push it towards down, because we know over here it is slant. I think the area of coverage is very high, so go to the vertices. Maybe, no, the size is right, but the top is less. So from top to bottom, select this, move it towards. Okay, the next thing is we need to create the windows. The one is big, another two is small. Maybe the other two is 2.5 feet, another one is a 4 feet. Now we are not going to measure anything because we are working on the proportion manner. For the measurement, we need a CAD file to do that. We'll discuss it in a next level. Okay, now we need a 1, 2, 3 windows, and over here one window, and over here one. Okay, from here, if we go to extrude, yes, we extruded it. The next step is we are going to use the shift loop from here, top to bottom. 1, 2, 2, again. Now this is a one window and second window and third window. Third window, you can see that this is very small. Actually, the proportion is totally wrong. So go to the top view. You need to give some space. So select the vertices towards right side, towards right side. Now we can see there's the two window spaces. We created the two space and one more window over here. Now we need to create the door. We create the door finally. Then we create the window now. You can see the top portion of the window, everything is same, and bottom is same. So we need to understand that everything is same. So go to the front view, select the faces of this, then use a cut tool or quick slice. I'm slicing by using shift, top and bottom. So this is the area where we are going to create our windows. First, I'm using the extrude to up, then insert, then extrude again towards inside. Okay, those things is a texture. We can apply textures over here. Now we need two more edges in this area. So selecting this particular, we can use a connect tool. It is connecting everywhere. So only select this and connect. Yes, and this and connect. Yes, then only this area and connect. And this one can connect. So we can identify the exact center. And then go to the face mode. We're going to do the same thing over here. extrude, insert, and extrude towards. Now we're missing out the door. You can see the door size is different. So I'm using the shift loop. So this is the door from starting from here and ends here. And then the depth of the door. Okay, we created it. Go to the face mode. 1 and 2. The same method, extrude, then insert, then extrude. We created overall the shape. I'm going to the top view because I want to create this, the steps, and then the base. For that, we are using the curve line tool. So just creating the line. Yes. What happened here? The lines looks like a mesh. So in a modifier, you can see that render in preview, render viewport, switch off it. So you can get the line as a line. And then use extrude in a modify tab, extrude, so that you'll get some extrude from the curve. But the amount is very big, so you can decrease this amount according to the need. So it will fall on the grid area. So it means the ground. So need to move your house towards up. Use the proper axis. Yes. Now this is the base. We have to create the steps. Before I'm creating the steps, I'm creating some slope for the text. Steps, I'm sorry. Okay, select this mesh. Change the color. Edit mesh, sorry, edit poly. Edge, select it. Move towards. Yes, towards. Then you can create a steps. Just a box. Shift and drag. And drag. If you want thickness, you can create the space between two steps need to be equal. So if you want to touch it, you can scale it with. Yes, scale it bit. That's fine. You can see other thickness around here. You can do that also, but we have to convert into a. Okay, it's already in edit poly. So we need to create the switch loop, create the loop, and select the face and extrude. It's going inside, so I'll make sure it is going outside. So it is wrong because the extrude settings increase it, see, by group or local or by poly. It will change, everything it will change. Now I use a bipoly and then extrude very less. Over here we don't need, so we have to select the area where we need to extrude. Other area, you can see that this area is needed and that side is not required. So only needful area in it is extrude. Now I'm canceling it, selecting this. So it is a bipoly. In the settings, you can change the settings into a group and extrude. Okay, this is fine. And only this two area. Okay, that's also fine. Okay, what else? Okay, we need this pipe. This pipe and then the, okay, this is of a cylinder. It's simple. Create a cylinder. Just a cylinder. And then in the setting of the cylinder, you can say that slice on and increase the start or end point. So it is a 360 degree, so I need a 180 degree. So semicircle. Now snap, rotation on, rotate it 90 degree, you can see that. And in the front view, place it in a, so this is the front view actually, this is the front view, I'm placing it. Maybe the scale is big, we can scale it down. Okay, it is done. In a left view or in a perspective view, you can see the size where from where, so we can scale. Now it's fine. And one more thing over here, the same shift and drag, duplicate and place it here. But only thing is, in the top view, you need to change this position, perspective, check it. Okay, from this point, scale. So little things will create a more detail. Now we have to create the pipe. This pipe is a curve, line 2. So we get it almost, we find it, but this point is not okay. So we need to go to the modify and click on the vertex mode and select this vertex and move it. Now it's fine. Once it's done, go to the render, click on enable render, enable in a viewport. Now you can see the pipe as a pipe. Down here, you can see the radial thickness. It's a 3. Maybe I can put 2.5 something. In your case, it may be different because it's all proportionated. You have to identify the proportion first. So I need to decrease more. Okay, I think it's fine. Also, it has a holder, I think. Yes, it's holding that. Can we go deeper? Yeah, it's holding something. It is not so clear, but I can imagine how it looks like. Okay, I'm taking the pipe. Okay, cylinder, one cylinder. And then the same cylinder, shift and duplicate 90 degree, top view. Okay, and place it over here. Go to the perspective. Okay, maybe I'll place like this and scale it. For this, in a modifier, I'm decreasing the segments. Okay. And then in selection, change the selection to square, edit poly, and then just we are attaching this to by using attach option, attached. This both has become one. Scale it down and rotate it. Go to the proper mode. I'm going to the front view. Place it. Okay, I can see these two are not in sync. So go to the element, double click, sorry, single click. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So we need a duplicate of 2. That's it. 1, 2, 3. I'm saving this set model version 3. So the same pipe need to move on this other side. Okay. What else we are missing here? A pillar, rails, chimney. Okay, those things are simple. You may add that very easily. Maybe I'll just start with a chimney. Edit, poly, face, select, insert towards outside, extrude, scale, extrude, bevel, bevel, extrude, scale again, or sharp again. So we can play around with this, the extrude and insert. And then finally, once you finish it, you can scale it and you can position it on top of it, on top of wherever you need. Finally, take a plane and create a plane. Select everything to change the color if you want. And then one more thing, go to AEC extended option, full H, and you can choose the trees and you can keep a tree in the back side of it. If you feel that your tree is very big, you can scale it. The scale is in a wrong. Now we can see the scale is scaling well. Full H again. So you can choose lots of, excuse me guys. Now we can go for render, F9. See, this is a set model, and this is another set model. Any questions, guys? So this is the proportion based on the set model, and then you can use measurements in the next step. If you have any questions, you can message me. I'll go for maybe I'll record particular answer and send to you personally. So we have 2 days to do that. I'll assign you individual images. Okay, guys. We'll finish this section. Please text me if you have any questions.